This is Cody London, one half of Dual Survival. I've been holed up here in this room for a good 2 weeks now. Considering I haven't lived in a home or inside any kind of structure that wasn't made by me in years, I'm beginning to lose it slowly but surely. I'm also worried about Joseph, who, well, has been in quarantine in some other domicile within the New York area. And I'm deciding to finally make my way out of here and find a computer and see if I can reach out to him. I've managed to climb up on my previous bed, or a place where I have slept under very soft conditions. I will now attempt to climb up and remove the curtain rod. I will break it off if need be. Notice the sharp point. We can use it as protection. It's a spear. It's a natural spear from the environment, found without much manipulation. But he's not here. Now there is a gap between myself and the wall. I'm now pushing up. It's not working. Hold on. I'm going to use the selfie stick as a tool. Oh boy, it's really high up here. We must be 3 or 4 feet off the ground. This is usually Joseph's domain. I'm improvising now. I'm doing that. Okay, I've done it. It's now falling. I'm gonna put the camera down to protect myself and... Okay, you know what? That wasn't good. They may be upset about that later. In an unfortunate turn of events, I've managed to break what we will call my only weapon, as I do not want to break any other of these. I'm going to try to put it back together, pack everything to my bag, and set out past this doorway in search of water. I'll discuss the terrain that I'm going through as I move through there. I have heard of running water, and I'm going to find it. Okay, thoroughly exhausted, but still in high spirits, because I'm going to be able to move about freely and make my way through the inner outdoors that have been laid out. I've managed to take a piece of tape from the bottle and put my protection, my spear, back together. I've packed everything, all the essential worldly possessions that I think will be needed to make this trek, into the bag, and I'm now ready to go. As usual, I do not need shoes or socks. I'm ready, willing, and able to go barefoot, especially through this kind of marshmallow-style terrain. There will obviously be obstacles in my way, but I am more than prepared and confident to overcome them. Here are one of the examples in nature that we have tried to recreate in our inner outdoors where we're about to be headed. What you'll notice is there are pine molding everywhere here. I hear water in the distance, running water, so I'm going to head in that direction. You will take note that there are obstacles in my way. People would normally refer to this as furniture that was just like pushed over or stacked on each other, but to me this is more right now. These are my boulders, these are my hurdles that I have to get across. I'm going to try to make my way all the way to the living room, and there I'm going to try to set up some kind of a fort, a cave. I'll find something, I'll build something from what is around me. So now I hear water, and I found a small oasis. This area of New York is famous for its clean tap water, but what I'm thinking of doing is I will take that plastic bottle that I found and I will filter the running water through there. I'm going to put down all my tools and possessions right now and prepare myself by getting out the bottled water, or the bottle that will soon contain water, but only momentarily, as it filters it, and my jar so I can place it in there. I'll talk in a minute. I'm now here in the river, and beautiful waterfall. I'm going to use my water filtration system and apply it to the waterfall. Luckily, I can, well, maybe not. I only had a cameraman, right? Cameraman in a dream. Hold on. I will, oh, that's my hand. I will do this for your viewing pleasure. I used the, in case you're wondering how I did that, I used the jar. I'm able to think through things like this. I am a PhD in primitive survival, so when I do not have the advancements of other people, I can improvise. Here goes. I'm now putting on the filtration system. Oh, that's a lot colder. It's getting all over my legs. Oh yeah, we gotta hurry this up. Okay, so I'm now going to put water in a jar. I'm now preparing to get the life-saving water for the rest of our trip down through the hallway of pine tree, wood, and from what I saw at a distance, mapleized furniture, the remnants of a forest that man has reshaped for my survival of domestic living. Here it goes. Life-saving water. Look at that. Right into my jar. I now have enough to get me to the living room. I'm going to find my way out of the river here and move along and try not to leave too much of a wet foot trail down the hallway, since obviously towels have not yet been invented. Now what I've done is I've gone back and collected some of the furniture to build myself a fort. I'm going back for that last piece. Let me do it this way. Yeah, I'm going to pick it up and carry it back. Normally, I would have help in terms of Joseph to find all of these necessities to build a shelter, commonly referred to as a fort, in a home living. But hey, look, I'm lifting the chair all by myself. There it goes. And I will now switch the camera to front view so that you can see the progress of our fort. I have skillfully placed 2 chairs on the couch. I'm going to place another chair on top of the coffee table. Obviously that, okay, it's a little not sturdy, but you know, these are the, you can't ask for perfection when you're living in the wild. Now I'll take these pillows, drop them to the floor for comfort. That would usually be pine needles of some sort or things like that. Hold on while I put down the camera and continue building. Okay. Oh, shit. Now that our shelter is complete, we have coverage from overhead, one way in, one way out kind of deal. Although you could scooch underneath the coffee table. Although right now it's experiencing some technical difficulties and sturdy is not what I would call it. The only thing to do is to build a fire and to forage for food. Because I'm getting a little weak and tired, and I'm burning calories at an amazing rate. So you don't have to be a PhD to know you need to get some survival snacks. Okay, I've finished setting up the fort, my shelter for the evening. I have my trusty pet, Pooty, watching guard. I have my spear at the ready, and I did do a clothesline just in case I need to launder my clothes. There's no point or no need to be uncivil if we can manage it, and we have a water source. I may show you how to clean clothes in the wild, or in times when you do not have the privilege of a washing machine. I have also managed to set up a small fire, and shortly I'm going to forage for food. Surroundings for food. Couches usually hold snacks of all types. You never know what you can run into. Oh, look, look, look. Oh, found a potato chip. Gonna save that. That's gonna be some tasty, caloric rich food for tonight. I'm gonna see what else we can find. Never hurts to look around. Oh, right there. I found an Easter egg. Great. Usually contains amazing content, sugary, which is good for an immediate burst of energy. Sometimes if you get lucky, you find things like this Easter egg right next to our potato chip. I've put them right next to Pooty so he can watch them and guard them. If it's a household with, oh, and I'm perspiring, this is not easy, especially with a rip-roaring fire going on the indoors. This bad boy is belching out some heat. But if they have smaller kids, you may be able to dig up candy worms. You may be able to, along the path, run into a large gummy bear. Unfortunately, it's not the case at the moment. But the high school to college and somewhat into adult grade snacks like potato chips, really a great find, and we really didn't have to look very hard. I'm gonna go ahead and prepare the food and chow down, and then hunker down for the evening with my spear and try to get some shut-eye, because for tomorrow we're gonna rappel down a cliffside of stairs and try and find that computer. Reach out to Joseph, see how he's doing. Now I'm gonna go ahead and warm up my potato chip before I eat it. The heat should help disinfect it from whatever human pathogens may have been left behind by the owners. Now I'm going to consume the calories that I need to sustain me. It's a little stale, but at times like this, better than nothing. Now I'm gonna heat up this egg until it's ready to pop or to hatch. Either could possibly happen because we have no idea what's inside. Here goes. Let's just heat it up. Okay. There's nothing like plastic melting in your fingers. It's now late into the evening. It's dark. I'm in my shelter. I'm gonna try to catch some shut-eye, and I will see you all in the morning. Did you hear something? I think I heard something. I'm gonna stay in here. I'm not gonna wander out of my protective zone. My presumption, it was just some humans passing by, but in my exclusionary 6-foot zone, I should be safe. Good morning. Checking in again. Made it through the night. I'm now going to attempt to take my, I guess, possessions. Probably put on my pants first, which I let air out. And find my way to the rock stairs and try to get downstairs. I'm going to use the line that we have there as safety gear to allow me to rappel down. Hold on, I've basically given the selfie stick a well-needed rest. I'm going to employ it in my service momentarily. Just got to get those pants on, and I'm going to try to go find a way to reach out to Joseph. What we're going to need to do is put down all our stuff. Get out our safety rope and devise a method of attaching it to the baluster. Here goes anything. Usually, Joseph is the avid climber of things, but I have picked up 1 or 2 tricks from him. Though it looks like it, tying knots does not seem to be the case. So now, I've used the hanger to lend additional support. I will now toss the rope downstairs, and then I will begin rappelling as carefully as I can. This must be a good 10, maybe 15 feet of a descent. Most people would probably ask, Cody, why don't you just walk down forward? And to them I say, that's not what you pay me for. Okay. goes. Some things to avoid. Tying this around your neck, not a good idea. And whatever you do tie to the rest of your body, remember to leave enough forward slack. Whew. Okay, wrapping it around myself right now, tying myself in under the arms. This is not working exactly the way I planned, but under this arm, 1 second, folks. Okay. Now, what we have to do is just grab our stuff and think positive thoughts. Here goes. Okay, having re-employed the selfie stick and found one of the casualty scrapes of mountaineering in a home. A little higher up here, I don't know if it's visible. What are they gonna do? Throw me out? I mean, you should see the rest of this place right now. Anyway. I'm going to now attempt to get down these stairs. It's going to be very treacherous. It's going to be backwards. Hopefully all our stuff, Poochie, will make it. Here goes. In case you're wondering, that's a long way to be going backwards. I am roped in. I am. Oh. Okay, here it is. We're just coming downstairs. This would be so much easier if I just turned around. There's not even any unneeded slack on. Oh my God. I'm hanging on, but I think I might have dropped Pooch. Oh yeah, that doesn't sound good. For my own safety, I'm gonna put this down, get down, and make sure Pooch is okay.